What's up, guys? It's peak week, day one. It is Thursday, June 28th. Now you have to remember, my show falls on a Wednesday. So we're going to treat Wednesday like it's Saturday, because usually a show's on a Saturday, and you begin your peak week the Sunday before it. So you get the full week to peak and come on perfectly for your show. So, Kyle Hunt has me kicking it off with a fairly high carb diet. Added in an extra half a cup of brown rice, an extra banana to every single liquid meal I have. I mean, other than that, my peak week diet so far today has been pretty much the same, but it gets monitored day to day. So I kicked off this morning, I forgot. I didn't have any oatmeal in the house, I didn't have anything really, and I actually woke up late and had to rush to my GNC because I manage the Wakefield Mall GNC. I bought a blender there. I went next door to Shaw's, bought oatmeal, borrowed a cup, a measuring cup, from the chocolate stand next door to my store, and literally made my breakfast on the go. Bought and made it. So that's what you gotta do during these times. And peak week's very precise, of course. Anyway, just got off of work. It's 10 o'clock now. I'm gonna switch into the new fitted sleeveless NWB gear. That's right. Brand new to kick off A, this Muscle Beach competition, B, the end of a 5-month diet, which has led to sacrifice of relationships and just overall stress of a new job. And then B, kicking off the brand new off season, which is also going to kick off expanding NWB, heading down to New York to really do some major things to push NWB out there in new ways now. So this is the new clothing line for you guys. You've all been asking for more shirts. These are sleeveless, fitted cuts. These will be out in California, so those of you who are coming to Venice Beach, California on the 4th of July to watch me compete, I heard Matt Ogus is going to make an appearance. If so, I hope to see you there, my dude. All of you guys who are coming, these shirts will be officially launching out there, and I'll have them on me in person, so just bring 20 bucks. They're the same price as they've always been. My shirts will never go up in price if I can help it, and I'm going to kick them off there. First come, first serve. So anyway, peak week, day one of training.
Peak week, the week that a bodybuilder literally peaks the day of his competition. And this takes the full week worth of prep in manipulating everything from carbohydrate levels to fat intake to sodium levels and even water levels if you're not natural. For a natural athlete, you really don't have to worry about manipulating water levels. Pretty much it comes down to if you're lean, keep the water intake coming. Don't worry about dehydrating yourself. And honestly, if you get too dehydrated, you will not be able to hold the pump and you won't be able to hold fullness. So that's actually going to be counterproductive. Anyway, for peak week, what I do is the first 3 days of it, and again, shows usually fall on Saturdays, right? So if a show falls on a Saturday, my peak week will begin on Sunday, my diet, and that Monday, Tuesday, and that Wednesday, I will train. I'll usually do like a back and chest split. I'll usually do a leg day, even though Hunt Fitness is telling me not to this time around, but I feel like my legs just stay full whenever I do one. Some people can't do a leg day. Some people, like, their legs just bloat up if they do a leg day, but for me it works. And then I'll do, like, obviously shoulders and arms. And the thing is, I train very simple. I keep it light. I mean, the weight I'm using is moderate, considering I'm only 151 pounds. During peak week, a bodybuilder's at his lightest and at his weakest, and usually most depleted. Today, I'm happy to announce I'm actually really full on carbs to the point where I'm actually spilt over right now, which means I have had too much carbs. I'm a little bit soft right now. Looking a little bit chubby, but it feels good. And Hunt Fitness is going to start flattening me out and decreasing the carbs as the week goes on, so you'll see me shrink down a little bit every day to day. But basically, I train for those first 3 days of the week, and then the final 2 days before the show, that Thursday and that Friday, I'll just relax, maybe do some cardio, usually put my tan on. This time I'm getting sprayed the day of the show. And then obviously that Saturday you step on the show, and by then you should have your carb levels, fat levels, just your entire diet manipulated and timed perfectly so you look the best the morning of the show. Well, this week obviously my show falls on a Wednesday, being on the 4th of July. So we started my peak week the Thursday before it. So this Friday, Saturday, and this Sunday I am training. This Monday and this Tuesday I'm not training. And then Wednesday I step on stage. So today is Friday, my first training day. As you can see, real low volume. You're not going to be able to put on any muscle. I'm only 151 pounds right now, so I'm as light as I'm ever going to get. No failure sets, no sets to failure, no muscle overload, nothing. Just keep the muscles active, keep them alive, and keep them full until showtime. That's all you're really looking to do here, just keeping the muscles full and active. I mean, you are depleted. You're down to the nitty-gritty, so you're very prone to injury at this stage. You don't want to overdo it. Train smart and keep yourself nice and fresh for showtime. So I don't have my macronutrients in front of me right now, and I will obviously follow up with you guys in a later video and let you know what they are. And of course I'm updating my diet day to day on NWB, so you guys should all be on the Nick Wright Bodybuilding page on Facebook. I'm posting it up every single day as I go. However, I can still lay out what my meal by meal regimen has been all day long, and if you guys want to figure out what the macros are based on that, you are absolutely welcome to. And once I have the macros in front of me again, I'll let you guys know exactly what the numbers are. See, as you can see, I'm spilt over, so I'm softer and puffier looking right now. However, I'm nice and full, which feels good.
You just robbed my C4, dude.
That is the new pineapple C4. That is the best flavor I've ever tasted in my life. Woo! That is the best tasted pre-workout I've ever tasted in my life. Cellucor, hats off. Hats off, Cellucor. Unlike anything I've ever tasted in my life. Pineapple, who would have thought? NWB.
NWB is the discount code for Cellucor.com, actually. So if you want to try out that C4, the new pineapple, or any pre-workout, Super HD, whatever it is, anything by Cellucor, you can actually plug in NWB in the checkout, and that code will slice 20% off the price of everything and anything that you're buying. It doesn't matter how many things you're buying or how many times you want to use it. It'll also get you free shipping, so 20% off and free shipping just by punching in those 3 letters. Not bad, right? And for those of you who are asking, those big back grips you see me using, don't overthink them. There's no gimmick to them. They're dirt cheap. They're $5 a pop, and they're literally just chalk. They're like lifting chalk on the go. They do everything that chalk does for you, and they cushion your hands, minus the mess. They're just fast. Grab it and go. So I have no ties with them, so I don't have a discount code for you guys. They're just super badass, and I've been using them for about 1.5 years. They're like the coolest thing I've used for training. Anyway, my meals today have gone like this. 1 scoop of RTN Bionic Edge whey protein, 1.5 cup of oats, and 1 banana in the morning time. 4 ounces of chicken breast, 1.5 cups of brown rice, and asparagus for your meal number 2. Meal number 3 was 1 scoop of whey protein, 1 cup of oats, and 1 banana. Meal number 4 was 4 ounces of chicken breast, 1.5 cups of brown rice and asparagus. And meal number 5 is 5 ounces of sirloin, a large 8 to 10 ounce russet potato, and that meal will be had right after this workout. So again, I don't know what my exact macros are just because I don't have them in front of me. Hunt Fitness obviously has them and knows them and is the one tracking and planning with them. So I will be posting them on NWB, and I'll be following up with obviously another video letting you know what they are. And that was my meal plan for Friday, training day number 1 of peak week. I followed up my workout with posing practice, of course, because posing is the hardest and the most important part of a bodybuilding competition. You can literally pose your way to first or last place, and it's pretty good cardio. I mean, I'm sweating buckets. You can't really see it, but I have sweat running down my chest. It's tough, man. It's exhausting. So definitely make sure you're on top of your pose in practice. Big thank you to Lou Santiago, WMBF Natural Pro, Musclemania Pro. He's now going for Team Universe this coming week. He actually gave me some posing lessons during this prep a few weeks ago down at Montanary Bros Gold's Gym in North Haven, Connecticut. So big ups to him. And that is training day number 1. I will begin flattening out. I know tomorrow my carb count is a little bit lower. Hunt Fitness has me slightly less carbs. But I am very carb sensitive, so he knows that the drop has to be very gradual and minor. I still need to keep my carbs higher than most people because I flatten out on freaking nothing. So, but we will begin slowly flattening out throughout the week.